Kevin Holland, you never know what you're going to get, man. Welterweight, middleweight, he's down to scrap wherever it goes. And this is a hard fight, AJ, to handicap. This is a hard fight to watch tape on and to have an assessment because these two dudes are so drastically different in their approaches. So I want you to take the wheels on this one, man. What is this fight about? What's the ethos of this fight?
That's actually a rough question, Derek, because like you said, they're very different, but the ethos going into this fight, right? What this fight is about, I would have to say it goes down to just grit. Like these guys just wanted something, right? Whether it's a payday, whether it's the glory, whatever the case is, there's something internal that's gritty on both of these fighters coming to it. And I know for sure Kevin Holland, like he always has something to prove, right? He's always not necessarily overlooked, but kind of looked at as like a joke, if you will. He's a funny guy. He makes the comments. He's the big mouth. So, everybody's looking at him. I don't think too many people take him as a serious, number one contender in the fight or in the division. And that's where I think Kevin Holland's little bit of grit comes from. And as far as Roman Dolidze dropping down to middleweight for this one, man, this makes me interested to see how much his cardio has taken into effect. Like how much has the grappling and the striking been able to kind of conjecture in together. And then on top of that, how far is he willing to push it? Because if you're going up against Kevin Holland, you're going up against speed and a very flashy striker who can land those shots. And if you get tired, it's going to be a rough night.
And bro, that's it. It's like this is such a binary fight because one mistake on either end of this fight, it's over. Let Kevin Holland land that right hand. I know Dolidze is durable, but I don't know if you're that durable, bro. Holland really, like, if he has a trademark weapon, it is the nuke of the right hand that he will land at you. But if you're Dolidze, you say, all right, but you tend to overextend on that right hand a little bit. So you overextend, and I'm going to grab you. And if there's one thing Dolidze is legitimately really good at, it's just grabbing people. Even if he can't take you down, he'll grab you. He'll get your hands on you for sure. You know what I mean? So that's where I find this really interesting because when I look at Roman Dolidze, I say, man, like, listen, you can't throw one strike at a time because Kevin Holland's going to pick you apart with just everything. But if you grab Kevin Holland, like, it could legitimately be over just like in a blink of an eye. Like, that could be it. So give me your prediction right there, man. Roman Dolidze could get his first submission victory of his UFC tenure thus far, plus 1,400. I mean, we can't just pass that. We have to talk about this. Plus 1,400 submission prop for Dolidze. What do you think?
I think it's a little inflated, Derek. This might be the best time you're going to be able to see Dolidze get a submission because of what Kevin Holland did in his last fight, right? Like this is the renewed. Everybody had this coming to Jesus moment that, oh shit, Kevin Holland is now a grappler. All the smack talk he has been saying, this has now come to fruition. I think with the skill that Roman Dolidze presents and the pressure he's going to be able to have, I think that's a lofty shot, or at least, I mean, I think the odds should be worse, I guess, closer to like a plus 800 or something like that, plus 1,400. It makes sense, man. I'm throwing some cash on that all day long.
100%. But I mean, let's give the man some credit, man. Kevin Holland's a black belt in jiu-jitsu, you know what I mean? A Travis Lutter black belt. So, like, let's put some respect first, right? He just doesn't use it. Dolidze, though, this dude is a grappler through and through who doesn't use it, man. So that's why it's like anything can happen in the cage. But I think that there's something interesting there just because we've seen Kevin, like I was trying to match up and see like what fight is comparable to this. And the only one I was able to come across in reality, I watched the Brunson fight back, Brunson Holland. And that's the thing, man, on the feet. Having Holland all day long, but all it takes is for the grappler to grab you one time and ride out the rest of the round with you on your back. So that's what he's even said. He was like, listen, man, if this is a fight, I'm gonna win. But if this is a point match, you're gonna leg kick me, hold me down, do something dumb, and I'll probably lose. Like, it is what it is. The hardest part about Kevin Holland is you can't take what he says at face value because every time I bet against him, I lose. And when I bet against him, I lose. I lose either way. So, folks, maybe don't tell me, but you should tell me, of course. You know what time it is. This is a contentious pick right here. I got to roll with Kevin Holland, man. Roman Dolidze is a dude who I'm not going to say that I've lost belief in, but a dude who I've thought is, if he cannot secure the takedown, I get very disappointed at what I see from Roman Dolidze. I'm just going to leave it at that. What are your closing remarks on this one?
I think this one, Derek, it's going to go longer than a lot of people are expecting, right? I do think Kevin Holland is going to look good on the feet as he always does, but Roman Dolidze, once he gets the pressure up against that cage and gets that control, I don't think he's going to let go. I'm interested to see who's going to be the fresher fighter come round 2, come round 3, because I do think this one's going the decision. If you're telling me, folks, Roman Dolidze, take him at a money line, take him at a parlay like we talked about earlier, or take that decision at plus 215. Either way, we're hopefully making some cash this weekend.
Hopefully. This is going to be a tough one. This is not an easy fight to handicap right here, folks. So Holland for me, Dolidze for AJ.